As the sole beneficiary of the Norrington Trust, I am filing for full asset recovery.
You're just a secretary! Who just a secretary? Who the hell do you think you are?
The person you siphoned your very first dollar from 20 years ago. Everyone in this room has now seen the complete paper trail.
You've been playing me since day one?
On day one, I was just trying to survive. I only learned to fight back later. This is the full recording of Marcus demanding the fund orchestrate a lowball valuation to merge the hidden trust. We're applying for immunity. We absorb it within 3 days of her fall. Just make sure lowball structure works. If regulators ask, say she manipulated you using that sham marriage.
Victor is desperate! He'll fabricate anything to save his own skin!
You signed the guarantee, Marcus. You promised the price cut. You served yourself up on a silver platter. Per bylaws, anyone with a material conflict of interest must be suspended from voting. You signed the VayneTech guarantee, Marcus. Compliance is no longer your shield.
Vote against me today, and your projects are dead tomorrow.
You're not choosing me. You're choosing whether Sterling survives legally. The motion carries. Based on the audit, the medical records, and the conflict restriction, Elena Sterling assumes interim control.
You won't win. You'll only tear this empire into a pile of rubble.
Beneath the rubble lay debts, Marcus, not our roots.
He won't wait for trial.
Notify the regulators, lock down the airports and offshore accounts.
The New Jersey hangar. Wheels up in 20 minutes.
Regulators have Victor's tape. They'll be knocking any second.
Which is why I'm not waiting for them to knock.
You have no legal right to stop me!
I don't, but the regulators do, airport enforcement does, and Victor's tape does. When you signed that guarantee, you leveraged your own escape route.
3 passports, 5 offshore aliases, 2 hangars, all on the list.
Marcus Vayne, you're under arrest for securities fraud, corporate embezzlement, falsifying corporate records, and cross-border money laundering. Henry wasn't clean either. You're inheriting a pile of toxic
I know,
debts.
which is why, unlike you, I won't hide the toxic debts as a legacy.
Sterling will pay for your honesty.
Then let it pay what it owes. What do you want me to admit, that my father ruined your family?
I want you to decide. Is this truth for revenge or for reckoning?
The contract stays. The enemy hasn't fully drawn their blade yet. From now on, everything goes into the shared evidence pool. Neither of us owns the truth anymore.
Once she's flagged for marriage fraud, the board will beg me to stabilize the stock. I don't care about the narrative, just show me the execution path. The board doesn't deal in truth, they deal in fear.
Keep searching. I'd love for you to snatch the evidence while I'm recording. You were almost part of the evidence yourself.
It puts VayneTech under review, but we still need proof of intent.
Call a special shareholder meeting. Change the agenda to historical Federarian reckoning. I want him to draw his blade in front of everyone.
I'll record every meeting, but don't expect me to be your hero. He fired the first shot.
Good. Send the notice for the shareholder meeting. Now.
Elena, if you're hearing this, it means I couldn't tell you in person. I signed the Norrington Bridge authorization. I told myself it was only temporary to save Sterling. Marcus turned it into a transfer channel. By the time I found out, the money had already gone into VayneTech.
Dad.
I'm not innocent. I can leave.
Stay there and listen.
Tomorrow morning, I'll hand the materials to the regulators. If I don't make it, don't believe the word accident. He was going to turn himself in.
He never made it.
The main audio's damaged, but there's a hidden partition in the chip.
How much can we recover?
Check who deleted it. Henry, Norrington's not an outsider. It's a debt we owe.
Keep going.
There's a second layer locked behind it. Forcing it open will damage the original. Marcus knows you're repairing the recorder.
You told him that too?
Here's a recording of him buying me tonight. If Henry's recording is real, you'll need proof against more than one enemy.
Are you punishing him? Or punishing yourself? I'm cutting off someone who's using me. You can cut him off, but don't cut off the evidence. Evidence can betray people too.
Did she really say these things?
Enough like what she would say.
This will be useful in formal occasions.
Are you going to make it public at the hearing?
Before making it public, I want to make the directors afraid first.
Marcus is in a good mood today.
He thinks he's bought himself a knife.
Knives sometimes cut the one who pays.
Recording backup complete.
Had a falling out?
She saw Henry Sterling's signature.
The most troublesome thing about dead people is that their kids always think they're clean.
She wants to revoke the contract.
Prove she used marriage to control the trust, and I'll return part of the Norman assets to you.
Part of it?
First, learn to face reality, Heir.
You know my identity?
I'm just not in a hurry to expose a useful dog. I want marital communications, transaction summaries, anything that can prove she defrauded the board.
What if I give them to you?
I'll help you get revenge and split the hidden Sterling trust.
I want it in writing.
Good. You're finally starting to think like a Norrington.
Impossible.
I wish it wasn't him either.
This is a copy. It could be forged.
So what I'm looking for is the original number on the missing page, not the conclusion. This authorization allows Norrington reserves to be temporarily transferred to the Sterling Bridge account.
And then transferred into Vane Tech?
Marcus operated, Henry signed.
You knew already?
Confirmed just last night.
Impossible.
I wish it wasn't him either.
This is a copy. It could be forged. Prepare the legal path to revoke the marriage contract.
Now?
Now.
Withdrawing the contract will invalidate independent hearing entry.
I won't prove one lie with another lie. Take your family's debt and leave my office.
The password wasn't set for you. It's to keep Marcus out.
Stop dressing up your wariness as kindness.
20 years ago, Norrington was forced into bankruptcy by debt, and the trust reserves were transferred away.
Vane Tech's startup capital came from Norrington's money.
It was also Marcus's first bucket of blood.
You've been hiding by his side just for this?
I tried to reclaim the old trust, to make him spit out what he swallowed.
Getting close to me was also to access the Sterling archives? At least you're honest, even if it's late.
I never denied using you.
Then you'd better stop hiding things.
Missing page.
In 3 days, the board must hear your statement. Marcus will bring new documents. So make sure every page of your files holds up.
Last night, there was an abnormal access to the archive. The system automatically copied it to the risk committee.
You entered the archive last night.
Marcus's people are also clearing old files. I just moved faster.
What did you copy? Julian, who exactly are you looking for? 20 years ago, it went bankrupt, and 4 months later, Vane Tech was founded.
The first startup capital was labeled as liquidation reserves.
Origin, NRT Trust Reserve.
The Sterling disostal has value, but the safety cushion you gave me isn't enough. Once Elena's hearing fails, the hidden trust will loosen up.
I don't wait for promises, I wait for guarantees. Personal guarantee or the fund exits.
You have quite an appetite.
I only take risks I can digest.
My father had me look into Norrington, not because it's clean.
Maybe because that's where the old accounts Marcus fears the most are.
Your reaction to Norrington is always more than a secretary's should be.
I'm used to remembering what Marcus is afraid of.
Someone's found us.
Then go to the source, the old archives.
The longer it's frozen, the more the collateral account is exposed.
Marcus won't expect his chains to be numbered.
Can only view metadata, can't download without authorization.
I looked, I only want the path. NRT.
Can Sir Norrington trust the source?
Someone's tracing the source of the collateral account.
Cut off the old path. Helkin's trade risk.
It'll affect Vaintech's early funding statements. Then prepare an overseas fund plan. If things get out of control, I'm not staying in New York to play along with their trial.
I've undergone psychological treatment. Today, I neither deny nor apologize. The left side shows the original record, the right side the board version. The signature was copied, the diagnosis was replaced, and the timestamp does not belong to my system.
Miss Sterling, do you believe Marcus Vane forged the documents?
I believe the board must answer who placed the fake documents into the inheritance process. Based on the new evidence, I request to initiate an independent inheritance hearing.
She's using privacy to gain sympathy.
She submitted the original medical records, not tears. Once you sign, your treatment details will be visible to the board and regulators. They've already shown the fake ones to the world.
You can submit only the appraisal conclusion without disclosing the medical history.
They will read about my breakdowns, my medication, my silence.
You don't have to prove you haven't been hurt.
I need to prove that those who have been hurt also have the right to hold power. Arrange a small statement. No entertainment interviews, only legal documents.
The scandal will lower Sterling's valuation, but the risks are still not clear enough. Elena will soon be kicked out by the hearing. If you want the fund to go deeper, you must provide personal-level guarantees. If she dares to tear herself open, I'll make sure she's completely out.
This is not the conclusion I wrote. The original diagnosis was post-traumatic stress response, which did not affect business judgment. Here it was replaced with persistent impairment in judgment.
One sentence is enough for them to take everything away from me.
Not just one sentence. The signature, diagnosis conclusion, timestamp, all have been changed.
Miss Sterling, does coming to see a psychologist prove your condition has relapsed?
This is a medical facility. Please leave. I came here because someone tampered with the medical files. Tomorrow, I will let everyone see the original documents.
If you dare to go public, be prepared to be dissected by the whole world.
The time I was most afraid has already passed.
Once the treatment history is exposed, the market will question the stability of the succession. So the independent hearing must be canceled.
The filing is legal. The hearing can't be withdrawn just because of media reports.
Grace, she can't even explain her own medical records to you.
The originals explain.
Every freeze requires the other party to provide a collateral account.
Marcus thinks he's locking me in, but he's actually opening his books for me.
Some accounts went through Vaintech.
Henry, using your medical records to take you away.
Then I'll use the medical records to take back the entry.
You need the original treatment records.
I know who has them. Maya, I need to see you. Not as a patient, but as the owner of the evidence.
Elena, bring that report.
Freezing requires providing a risk collateral account. Use an account linked to Vaintech. Those accounts aren't suitable for public disclosure. It's only collateral. No one will dig that deep.
Miss Sterling, have you been receiving long-term psychological treatment? Did you get married to bypass the custody restrictions?
Treatment isn't a crime. Forgery is.
Marcus used the collateral account way too fast.
Fast is good. Only panicked people leave fingerprints.
The media will force you out of the hearing.
They'll force me right in front of the evidence. He hit the wrong account.
Miss Sterling, are you sure you want to submit now?
I am sure.
You've written in every possible escape path.
To prevent anyone from interpreting the marriage as possession.
This page is enough to trigger an independent review, but the source must be explained later. Let's start the process first. Once filed, Marcus will attack you for manipulating the trust through marriage. Whatever he attacks, I'll prove it.
Whatever he attacks, I'll prove it.
She really got married.
The spousal clause will force the board to initiate the independent review process.
Then make sure she has no money to fight this battle. Freeze all her accounts. Then let the media know why she needs to be put under guardianship. Especially those treatment records.
I'm willing, but not because I trust you.
Perfect. I don't need your trust either, just that the rules are in effect.
Both parties confirm. A 1-year marriage solely for the trust's independent review application. No joint debts, no physical obligations, no mandatory cohabitation.
Any intimate relationship must be confirmed separately in writing.
Either party may withdraw unilaterally without affecting their own property or evidence ownership.
If you cross the line, I'll personally take this contract to court.
If you back out, I'll go to the archives myself.
Send it to the risk committee now.
Marcus will know within 10 minutes.
Looks like it won't take 10 minutes.
1-year term, financially independent, no joint debts, lanolateral exit allowed.
Copies aren't enough. Only the originals can open the independent review portal.
Where's this from?
Did you steal it?
I borrowed it. Loaned until you decide whether you want to win.
I don't like being forced into marriage.
I don't like being used as a tool either.
This isn't marriage. It's a review portal.
Confirm one last time.
Would you marry someone you don't trust at all?
You're invoking the spousal joint management plug?
I'm only asking whether it's valid.
It is valid, but it will turn your private life into board evidence.
If you do this, it requires lawyer witnessing, risk committee filing, and full records. That's exactly what I want. You know Marcus will call it marriage fraud manipulation? Let him. Only unfiled secrets become leverage. You're calmer than they think.
Mom, were you crossed out too?
Go find Norrington.
Norrington makes Marcus nervous and makes you silent.
Silence is sometimes self-preservation.
I don't ally with people who self-preserve.
Then you can only lose to those who stop at nothing. A 1-year marriage is enough to trigger independent review.
What do you want?
Access to Henry Sterling's private archive.
You're investigating my father?
I checked every old trust Marcus touched.
Draw the boundaries first. No joint debt, no physical obligations, no forced cohabitation.
Any intimate relationship must be separately and voluntarily confirmed.
You're too well prepared.
Because Marcus isn't using identity to lock someone for the first time.
Then unlock it with another identity.
What did she ask?
Trust files.
Anything else?
She mentioned Norrington.
From now on, whenever she mentions this name, tell me right away.
Director Grace wants the originals verified.
The originals will appear at the right time.
What if Elena applies for an independent review?
She can barely hold on to her account. What else could she apply for? Keep an eye on her. She's the best at pretending to be sober. Your father's already buried. Stop digging up his past.
Was he planning to change the trust before the accident?
Your father died from driving while fatigued.
I asked about the trust.
You're not qualified to ask. Personnel on the trust list are prohibited from entering.
This is my father's trust.
Legally speaking,
Not entirely.
You know too much to be an ordinary secretary.
The Sterling Family Trust has an old clause.
Read it.
When an heir's capacity is questioned, the legal spouse may apply for an independent review under joint management.
Are you suggesting I get married?
I'm suggesting Marcus overlooked one identity.
Why are you helping me?
I'm not helping you. I just hate that Marcus thinks the rules only belongs to him.
Have you heard the name Norrington?
I have. Best not to ask around here.
Norrington is not a person, it's a grave.
Sorry, your access has been frozen.
I'm not using director access, I'm applying as the heir.
The system shows your inheritance rights are under trusteeship.
Marcus moves fast.
Miss Sterling, Mr. Marcus does not allow you upstairs.
Are you his door or his dog?
I'm just the secretary, only here to remind you of the rules.
The rules say I can't check?
The rules say one person can't. But maybe not everyone.
Elena, if they use your medical records to take you... Don't trust the board's silence. Go find...
Go find who?
Norcrust.
Don't rummage around in your father's apartment.
How do you know I'm here? What trust documents was he handling before the car accident?
Ordinary car accident. Ordinary inheritance. Stop making up stories. Security. Escort Miss Sterling out.
You're cutting me out over an unverified piece of paper? Fine, am I at least allowed to take my dad's personal effects?
Any personal effects on the list may be released to you.
Who crossed this item out?
Doesn't concern you.
Someone crossed out my mother's insurance authorization. She was my mother. Don't tell me this doesn't concern me.
Since the day your father decided her name would never be spoken again.
Miss Sterling, have you lost your inheritance rights due to mental issues? Inheritance rights due to mental rights.
They handed me shame, so I ground it into a knife.
If the assessment is valid, Miss Elena's voting rights will be held in trust by the interim executor.
I'll take this responsibility.
I object. You're stripping me of control based on a report I've never even seen. Put it to a vote. If anyone here leaves this decision should not stand, vote no. Press the red button. Marcus, all of you, you're really doing this?
We're protecting Sterling from you. Sign it. The apartment is yours, so is a generous monthly allowance. Take the offer and leave with dignity.
Be smart, Elena. Once the media gets hold of your mental health record, no one will care what the truth is.
Marcus, you took everything from me. Don't threaten me with what's left.
The world's watching, Elena. Don't give them a headline about you losing it. Stay sharp. Don't make your father look bad.
Is it really my dad's reputation you're worried about, Marcus? You're just terrified I might say the wrong thing to the wrong people.
Under Henry Sterling's will, Elena Sterling is the primary heir. Given the volatility of the situation, the board is requesting a cognitive assessment before moving forward. We need to ensure you're in the right headspace for this, Elena. 3 years ago, a formal evaluation determined that Elena was unfit to take control of Sterling Estate.
An evaluation I was never allowed to see. How interesting.
That's irrelevant. The board had what it needed.
Why wasn't this disclosed before today?
It's only relevant now that she's claiming control.